What up, everybody? I just finished my weekly workout with my trainer, Matt, and I thought today I would take you through my workout and what we did today, because everything we've been doing in the gym for the past year has been vital to my golf improvement. If you haven't seen my Path to Pro golf video, I'll link it below. The trifecta of becoming a pro golfer for me relies heavily on the physical component, and Matt has been incredible with that. So I want to take you through my workout, how we structure it, and kind of what we do every week. So the way our workouts break down is there's like a warm-up, and unfortunately I didn't film the warm-up today, but we do bands for my shoulders and my back to get warmed up. We do bands for the hips, and so I'll do some like hip activation, and then I'll do probably a row to start as well to just get the full body moving. So it's just about getting warmed up, all right? Then we'll do kind of two strength or explosive rotational components, and depending on the season. So right now, because we're in season, we're not lifting super heavy. We're going for more for the explosion and power. So today's movements was a depth drop jump. And so we did a bunch of sets of those. And here's the full screenshot of the workout. So if you want to follow along, here's the full screenshot of the workout so you can see. So we did depth drop jumps, and then we did landmine like punches. So 3 sets of each of those. Then we do the next strength component, and these were like landmine Cossack squats. So side to side with weight. These are all really good, and trying to explode through each side. So 3 sets of those. And then the next component, and we superset these, is a kettlebell, American style kettlebell. So the full extension at the top. By then, I'm usually starting to feel it. At the end of every workout, and I think this is where like the sauce of the workout really comes together, is Matt has a big CrossFit background. And so we typically do some kind of aggressive circuit. And so today was a Metcon circuit, which is basically metabolic conditioning. And there's no time limit. So sometimes it'll be 10 minutes and you have to do as many rounds as possible. Sometimes it'll be a day today where it's just like, you got to do 4 rounds of this. Doesn't matter how long it takes, but you got to do 4 rounds. So today was 4 rounds, Metcon. It was suitcase deadlifts with a heavy kettlebell, then box jumps. So you did 8 box jumps, and then a 12 calorie row. So you row until you hit 12 calories. And about halfway through, you're feeling it. And I was feeling it. Then by the 3rd and 4th, it is a lot. And especially, like, I think where the sauce comes in, and this is where this also like bleeds into the mental game, is that especially on that 12 calorie row at the end, I find I'm trying to push really hard through that 12 calorie row. And that's where I think, like, when you want to send a drive late in the round, like, that's where that mental strength comes from for me. And that's where I've been able to build that. Like, when I need that extra endurance, that level of commitment, that pop in my swing, it's come from doing these circuits. And not only do I feel great, like, I'm exhausted by the end, but the mental clarity after of how I feel, any stress, any worries, anxieties that I had kind of this morning, I'm too tired to feel it, truthfully. So that's kind of how we structure the workout. Then I'm maxed out towards the end, and I'll just try and do a bunch of pull-ups because I'm working on those, because I want to just get good at pull-ups and I want to build that strength. So that's it. Very simple. And here's the workout again, if you want it for your own reference. But these are the kind of style workouts I do. And I meet with him once a week, and I work out again 2 to 3 more times a week on my own. So we try and hit 4 days a week right now during the season of workouts. And that just seems to keep me primed. I don't get too tired where like it starts to deplete my game, but it keeps me in a good spot where I'm totally functional. I feel refreshed every day, and I can play golf. So hopefully you guys find this useful. I'm gonna go home, shower, eat, and recoup, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.